A Mother's Sacrifice, From Poverty to Prosperity. In a small rural village in Africa, where life was harsh and opportunities were scarce, lived a woman named Amina. She was a widow, left alone to raise her 3 children after her husband tragically passed away. With no stable income and barely any support, Amina vowed to do whatever it took to ensure her children had a better future. The struggle begins. Every morning before the sun rose, Amina would wake up and walk miles to fetch water and firewood, which she would sell in the marketplace. The money she earned was barely enough to buy food, but she never let her children sleep on an empty stomach. When the village school demanded fees, Amina, determined that her children would not end up like her, uneducated and struggling, took on extra jobs. She worked on farms, washed clothes for wealthier families, and even went days without eating just to save money for their education. There were times when Amina had to beg for help. Some mocked her, calling her foolish for prioritizing education over survival. Others pitied her but could offer little help. On many nights, she cried in silence, feeling hopeless but refusing to give up. Her eldest son, Musa, noticed his mother's suffering and once suggested quitting school to help her. But Amina refused. "Education is the only way you will escape this life, my son," she said. "Promise me, no matter how hard it gets, you will never stop learning." Years passed, and through immense struggle, Musa and his siblings completed their education. Musa excelled in his studies and was awarded a scholarship to study engineering at a prestigious university. When he finally graduated and secured a well-paying job, the first thing he did was return home to his mother. He built her a beautiful house, bought her new clothes, and ensured she never had to work again. As Musa's success grew, he never forgot his mother's sacrifices. He started a foundation to help other struggling mothers and children in the village, ensuring they had access to education and a better life. One day, standing before a crowd of people who admired his achievements, Musa held his mother's hands and said, "Everything I am today is because of her. She gave up her happiness so I could have mine. This is not just my success, it is hers." Tears filled Amina's eyes as she realized that all the pain, hunger, and humiliation had been worth it. She had turned her family's fate around, proving that a mother's love and sacrifice could change generations. Conclusion. This is the story of many mothers across Africa, women who endure suffering, face ridicule, and work endlessly so their children can have a better life. Amina's journey is a reminder that success is not just about talent or luck. Sometimes it is built on the silent sacrifices of those who love us the most. Moral of the story: a mother's sacrifice is the foundation of her children's success. No matter how tough life gets, perseverance and love can break the cycle of poverty.